make them negative comments, talking shit, those are your, behold, I bring you the scoffers. Okay? Dinobot is one of them. Mike Gina, the wacky world of O. Now he's, what is he now? The world of black.
Black.
Yeah. The world of whack. Yep. Baloo. Yeah, he been calming down. He getting tired. That loop is getting his ass. Okay, it says 4th verse. And saying, where is the promise of his coming? Because that's what they're saying. They're not going out there on the highways and byways gathering the people. Like it says in Matthew 25, and there was a cry heard. You guys ain't making a cry. You crying after us. You going off on this. You going off on that. You doing this wrong. You doing that wrong. You ain't right. You're Corey and this and that and the other. It says, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lust. And that's what you're doing. And saying, where is the promise of his coming? Because they're not thinking about the Lord coming. Like the black consciousness clowns. All right? They're talking about, do you really think a black man's going to crack them skies? Yes, he is going to crack them skies. And he's going to crack your head in the process. For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. All right?
Yeah, that's another thing they're saying. You guys talked about the concentration camps. Where are the concentration camps?
Let your ass get locked. Well, let Nathan lock your ass up. We're going to send you to a concentration camp. Rikers Island, man. The Tombs. San Quentin.
Yeah, another thing with the chip, they say you guys talked about the chip. Where's the chip? After the next major attack, everything is going to fall right into place.
The chip, it's always news on it. Yeah. It's all under the name of biometrics.
That's right. And I got a story queued up for the chip. Well, like you said, they're just scoffers. That's their job. Their job is to scoff. Speaking of scoffers, there's the definition. The Greek word is empiktas. And it says a mocker, a scoffer, a derider. And even Yahushua himself was derided. Like when Yahushua would teach, you had certain Israelites that make fun of him. You had Israelites that called Yahushua a Samaritan. Say, you're mad and you're a Samaritan. Just like they call us of a different nation. They call me Edomite. They call Elatar an Edomite. Basically, we're all Edomites, according to them. We can't be Moabites, or we can't be Ishmaelites. just give them the worst. Those are Edomites, you know. How about a Midianite? You know, a mocker, a scoffer, a derider, by implication, a false teacher. Down here it says the Thayer's Greek lexicon, playing like children. Well, that's them, you know, and their toy is the computer. And they sit in front of the computer and they type all kind of bullshit, not knowing that the day is going to come when they have to answer for this shit, you know? Yahushua said it best. He said every word, every idle word spoken, what is that, Matthew 12 and 30? If somebody want to get that, we can bring that scripture out. Just for you brain-dead scoffers and scorners. And you are brain dead. You know, just by reading your comments, you can see that you're brain dead. All right?
Matthew chapter 12, verse 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment.
Yeah, and when you go on the computer and you type in that bullshit, you're speaking. And the angels, they see it. They record it. Yahweh Shem Yahushai records it. Yeah. And it's all recorded. And they don't think they're going to have to answer for it when the time comes. Go ahead.
It says, for by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned.
Yeah, so beginning with Elder Tar on down, you say all these harsh words, all these hard words. You're going to have to answer for it. That's right. And in that day, you're going to be copping the blue. You're going to cry like a little bitch. And you ain't going to get no mercy, man. I can see it now. You're going to be whimpering and crying. And there ain't going to be no fucking mercy, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. One day you're going to be on that computer, man. Your toy, the computer,
and that door is gonna get kicked open, man, and that brute squad gonna come in and beat the shit out you and drag you to a. You're gonna get first-hand knowledge about the concentration camp. Y'all don't believe in the concentration? You're gonna get first-hand knowledge of it, cause I'm gonna tell you, a lot of you scoffers, man, y'all gonna end up in them camps, man. The Most High, Yahweh Shai gonna put you. Y'all gonna end up in them goddamn camps, and then when you in them camps, right? That's when reality gonna set in, man. Right. You're gonna be shitting and pissing on yourself, your woman that you got with you, man, your kids, and a lot of you demonic scoffers. You got women, and them women of yours probably scoff with you. Y'all gonna be in them camps, man. And when you in the concentration camp, all right, that's when reality gonna set in. Then you gonna, like I said, you gonna shit, you gonna piss, you gonna be vomiting. Then you go, oh, please, like Apostle Gabar just said. Then y'all gonna be all. No, please, come on, no, Lord, no, Lord, please, no. This is going to be too late then, man.
Yeah,
okay?
It says here, there's an article, it says the era of widespread biometric identification and microchip implants is here. And this is dated September of 2014. It says, are you ready to have your veins scanned every time you use your bank account? Are you ready to use a digital tattoo or a microchip implant to unlock your telephone? I mean, I can read on, but you get the gist, right? This is from a site called The Economic Collapse. So, we constantly make videos. Like I said, I made a video last night or yesterday on information on this lawsuit that this individual, I believe his name was Butcher, if I'm not mistaken, and he received reward punitive damages of $150,000. Now, $150,000, when you numerically add it up, it adds up to the number 6, the 1 and the 5 and the 6. The zeros are thrown out. So they're going to, basically, they're setting this guy up because they're going to go to a higher court, and eventually it'll go to the Supreme Court, and they'll rule on it. As on that video, if you watch that video, you had at that time he was Senator Joe Biden. He made a statement to Roberts, Justice Roberts, when he was being confirmed. I think it was 2005. He said, "You will rule on whether a person should get microchipped." Yep. So it's already there. So you guys are talking shit, and we can go back as far as 2005, 2002, back to the 90s when they were chipping pets. Yeah. The first family that received the chip was the Jacob family out of Florida. I think it was Boca Raton, Florida.
Yeah, yeah.
And they were proud to receive that chip. So it's already been given back, going back almost, 13 years? Yeah, 2002? 14 years or whatever?
Not to mention in movies.
And they show it, they highlight it in movies, man.
Videos, like Fat Joe.
That's it. Yep.
Lean back.
So they're bringing out the technology, man. And it's confirming what we've been saying for so many years. And this clown, this sellout Nate, he makes some counter videos to counter what we're saying. Yeah. But the technology, the more you talk your shit, the closer we're going to get to this mark of the beast system, which is the microchip. All right? And like I said, people are waking up to who the true men of the Most High are. And they're the apostles of the great millstone, or GMS.
Yeah, I got a story to add to what Apostle Elder Tar said. This is entitled Rockefeller Admitted Elite Goal of Microchipped Population. Hollywood director Russo, this is Aaron Russo, goes in depth for the first time. Now, by the way, this is dated January 29, 2007, because Aaron Russo has since passed on, And we believe, even though we don't have concrete proof, but we believe he might have been set up, might have been killed. All right. By Skull and Bones Jones. Hollywood director Russo goes in depth for first time on the astounding admissions of Nick Rockefeller. Now, since then on the internet, they're saying Nick Rockefeller never existed. Like, poof, he just disappeared in the thin air. Like, Nick Rockefeller was a figment of Aaron Russo's imagination. He just conjured him up. Hey, well, them elites, them wicked elites, they have something called plausible deniability, where they just deny things. Nah, it never happened. You know? And they can do that because they're the wicked elite.
Can I ask you something? Yeah, it reminds me of a movie. Remember that